Good evening and welcome to Nick Patterson Field, where you are watching this Town and Country Baseball League game against Plymouth and Culver. This is RTC TV4 with Keg and Slocum giving you the coverage of this game. As we see that player run to second, I will give you the lineup for Plymouth and Culver. Plymouth is batting first. This will be number 6, Nolan Carroll. The lineup is number 5, Grady Scott, number 6, Nolan Carroll, number 8, Spencer Goebel, number 3, Henry Davis, number 7, Benson Prater, number 10, Calvin Llewellyn, number 38, Caleb Edmiston, number 16, Drew Shealy, number 50, Jamin Sosley, and number 12, Cole Kane. And it seems that Carroll had a foul ball. Count is 1-1. A nice hit towards right field, just was behind the foul line, giving him his second strike. Nice hit and a nice snag by the Culver player, resulting in Plymouth's first out. Number 8, Spencer Goebel at the plate. On deck is number 3, Henry Davis. Number 9, Keen Beatty is in the hole. Ball 1. Nice hit, bounces right over the pitcher's head, and he makes it to first. Number 3, Henry Davis. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Strike 2. Nice hit clear into the outfield, but is it foul? And it seems so. Just misses the outfielder's mitts. And Plymouth gets their first run. That was number 5, Grady Scott, with the run. Swing and a miss. And with that, Kane Beatty is out. That is the third out for the top of the first, and we will switch to the bottom of the first inning, and Culver will be batting. Wednesday night, Culver played Stark County, and I believe the result of that, Culver lost to Stark County. But overall, it was a very good game between the two. They were very close for most of the game. So we'll see if Culver will be able to overcome that loss. The lineup for Culver is number 1, Cale Bushman, number 11, Deegan Workman, number 4, Dustin Sullivan, number 8, Colton Falk, number 5, Andrew Summy. I can't read my own handwriting. Number 7, Jackson Woodward, number 13, Zach Zahner, number 9, Mac Bain, number 3, Lachlan Gilly, number 6, Thomas Larson, and number 16, Finn Pretzer. Number 1, Cale Bushman at the plate. Foul ball. Count is 1-1. He hits it, and I believe the outfielder caught it, resulting in the first out. Number 11, Deacon Workman. Strike 2. Count is 1-2. And with that, Workman strikes out. Number 4, Dustin Sullivan at the plate. Ball 1. Nice hit towards the third baseman. He struggles to get it. And Sullivan is safe on first. Next up is number 8, Colton Falk. Strong hit just past the foul line. Nice hit, makes it past the third baseman. And he secures himself and his teammate on first and second. Number 5, Andrew Summy. On deck is number 7, Jackson Woodward. And first baseman and Summy seem to race for first base. It seems that the outfield lost it a little bit, and that results in Culver getting 2 runs. And that would be number 4, Justin Sullivan, and number 8, Colton Falk with those runs. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Count is 2-2. If he beats that plate anymore, he might break it. Nice hit towards the mound. And he's just unable to get there in time, resulting in a third out. That leads us to the top of the second inning. Culver leads with 2 runs, Plymouth behind with 1. It seemed that Culver did well for themselves when it came to batting. They were just able to secure men on bases. When they hit, it was either foul or behind the mound or past the third baseman. They were just able to find that spot and locate those gaps and figure out where the outfield was weakest. And the Plymouth outfield did well for securing themselves too. The bottom of the first inning was pretty quick, albeit there was 2 runs. Plymouth did well for themselves. We'll see if they'll be able to catch up and, in fact, take the lead when it comes to batting again. Number 7 for Plymouth is Benson Prater, and he will be taking the plate. On deck is number 10, Calvin Llewellyn, and number 38, Caleb Edmiston, is in the hole. Prater takes the plate. I guess you could say Prater takes the... Oh, dang it, I lost the joke. Never mind. Ball one. I got it back. I guess you can call it home plate. And he is safe on first. Number 10, Calvin Llewellyn. Prater takes second. Strike one. It's up there. And it seems that they were just unable to catch the ball. It seemed that it slipped from their mitt. So Llewellyn is safe on first. And Prater is out after trying to steal third. And that was up there. And once again, the pitcher misses the pop fly. Resulting in another run for Plymouth. My mistake, that was actually the upcoming batter. Second and third bases are filled. Nice clean hit. And it seems that Plymouth gets their second run and their second out. Ball one. Ball two. Count is 2-1. And with that, we are at the bottom of the second inning. Plymouth was able to tie the score, so now it is 2-2. We'll see if Culver, when it comes to batting, is able to either fall behind, keep up, or remain stagnant. As we reach the bottom of the second, it just seems like a like an escalator-ish. As Culver rises, Plymouth will rise too. They'll be able to meet each other at the top no matter what, no matter how. I forgot my sentence. I guess what I'm trying to say, no matter like how long it takes, they'll probably be able to match them. Both teams will be able to match each other. It seems that they're both of equal skill when it comes to the outfield and when it comes to batting. Number 13, Zach Zahner will be batting for Culver. Number 9, Mac Bain. Swing and a miss. Strike one. And with that, Zahner strikes out. Bain. Bain strikes out. Number 3, Lachlan Gilly. Impressive bottom of the second inning by the outfield, it seems. 3 strikeouts with 3 batters in a row. Plymouth was not able to give Culver a chance when it came to that. As we reach the top of the third inning, we'll see if Culver reciprocates that move or if Plymouth will be able to come out on top on this. Number 12, Cole Kane up to bat for Plymouth. Ball one. Count is 2-2. Nice hit along the foul line. He's able to get on first, an error from the first baseman, and he makes it to second. And with that, the lineup restarts. Number 5, Grady Scott up at bat again. Nice hit over the pitcher and into the outfield. And will Kane make it home? And he does, and Plymouth secures the lead. In the meantime, Scott also steals second. Number 6, Nolan Carroll. Nice hit. And he considers second, but decides first is fine. Corners of the diamond are now filled. Ball 1. Lands right at the pitcher's feet. And we see the third baseman threatened the runner with a force out. Runner stays on third. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Nice hit, just foul. It seemed that when the ball connected with the bat, inertia just kept it dragging until it was behind the line. He hits it and makes it past the third baseman. Runner runs home. Plymouth now leads with 5. Number 9, Kane Beatty. Nice hit. Foul ball. Because the catcher caught it, Beatty is out. This is number 7, Vincent Prater. Third baseman drops it, and Prater makes it on first. Strong hit towards the pitcher, just past him, and the corners are filled. Number 38, Caleb Edmiston. And I believe that is the third out. I guess I didn't notice the double play. Well, that takes us to the bottom of the third inning. Plymouth did well when it came to batting. They were able to connect the ball on the bat at that sweet spot. And when I talk about the sweet spot, it's like towards the middle of the bat. And once the ball connects with it, it usually gets sent out into the field. And they were just able to find that spot multiple times. And when it wasn't found in that spot, they were either at the tip or near the handle, and it was able to drag itself along the foul line and past the pitcher nevertheless. Plymouth just knew its way around the bases. They knew the way around the ball. In Culver, they were able to make it up towards the last part of the top of the third, but mostly it had been errors, and that resulted in the runs. The first baseman would miss some of the throws. It would escape the pitcher to escape the third baseman. But we'll see if they'll be able to make up this 3-point deficit. This is number 6, Thomas Larson, up at bat. Ball 1. Count is 2-2. And with that, Larson strikes out. This is number 10, Finn Pretzer. Count is 1-2. And with that, Pretzer strikes out. He hits it towards the pitcher. The first baseman is just able to get there in time. 3 batters, 3 outs once again. Plymouth sure knows its way around the mound and the home plate. Number 16, Drew Shealy at bat. Foul ball. Nice hit. And the first baseman leaned a little too far for that. And Shealy's able to get himself on first. Number 50, Jamin Sousley. Nice hit to center. And it seems that the first baseman was unable to catch that ball. Sousley steals second. And Shealy steals third. Number 12, Cole Kane. On deck is number 5, Grady Scott, restarting the lineup. Strike 2. Count is 1-2. With that, Kane is out. Number 5, Grady Scott at the plate. Nice hit. Out into the outfield. Sheely's able to make home. Is Sousley going to be able to as well? And he is. And is this a home run for Scott? And it is. That brings up Plymouth's total to 8 runs. Grady Scott with 2 RBIs, I believe, and a home run himself. Nice hit past the third baseman. And he steals second. Number 8, Spencer Goebel. Pop fly. Nolan Carroll steals third, and he makes it home as well. Is this going to be a home run? And it is. Nice hit. And he secures himself on first. Number 9, Kane Beatty up to bat. Ball 1. Count is 2-1. And with that, Beatty strikes out. Number 7, Benson Prater. And he is able to secure himself on a double. Foul ball. Nice hit past the first baseman. That's probably the first one I've seen past the first base. And 2 Plymouth runners make it home. And I believe that was the 3rd out. And that will take us to the bottom of the 4th inning. Outstanding top of the 4th by Plymouth. In the beginning they had 5 and now they have 11. They were just able to really connect with that ball. Especially Grady Scott, good job with him. He had 2 RBIs, I believe, was able to get 2 of his teammates home, and then he got himself home as well. And I believe Jamin Sousley, number 50, also had a home run. These kids were just able to, they just had an eye for the ball, and when they didn't, it was an error on Culver's part when it came to the outfield. It seems that Plymouth is really dominating both aspects of this game. It's interesting to watch them play. Ball 1. Count is 2-1. And with that, he strikes out. Ball 1. Clean hit towards the pitcher. Just unable to get there in time. Pop fly. It seems that the outfielder missed it. And he rounds second, gets a third, and I believe he will have a home run. That was, I believe, number 10. No, my mistake. That must be number 11, Deegan Workman, with the home run. I was unable to catch his number. And with that, he is out, and that brings us to the top of the fifth inning. The last batter was number 6, Thomas Larson. So I believe number 3, Lachlan Gilly, had that home run, and not who I believe was Deegan Workman. Number 38, Caleb Edmiston. Nice hit pass into the outfield. He runs first, going for second, and he'll stay at second. Number 16, Drew Shealy, is up. On deck is number 50, Jamin Sousley, and number 12, Cole Kane, is in the hole. Ball 1. Ball just rolls under the third baseman's legs, and Shealy is able to get on first. Number 50, Jamin Sousley. At the top of the fourth inning, Sousley had a home run for Plymouth. Nice hit to the shortstop, and he is able to get Shealy out in time. And Miston was the one that got out, correction. Number 12, Cole Kane. Foul ball. Count is 2-1. And with an error in the outfield, I believe Shealy will make it home. And with that, Kane strikes out. Number 5, Grady Scott. And Scott's unable to make it to first in time, resulting in a third out, transitioning us into the bottom of the 5th inning. Culver seemed to step up their game a little bit, locking down on Plymouth. Plymouth was only able to get 1 run from this, and their first baseman was able to read his teammates and catch the pitches when need be, as was the rest of the outfield. They're starting to get used to the game a little bit. We'll see if that attitude reflects on the batting as well. Number 7, Jackson Woodward is batting for Culver. Count is 1-2. And with that, Woodward strikes out. Number 13, Zach Zahner. Hit towards the first baseman, is able to get there in time. And Zahner is out as well. A good hustle from the first baseman. It seemed almost impossible to tell if Zahner was safe or not. Number 9, Mac Bain. Strike 2. He is out. That takes us to the top of the 6th inning. Once again, 3 batters, 3 outs. It seems to be a consistency for Plymouth. Whether it be forced out or strikeout, they're just able to lock down on that and be able to not let any players for Culver just go to first or second. Rarely have any of them seen third. He hits it and he makes it to first. That was number 6, Nolan Carroll. Number 8, Spencer Goebel at plate. Pop fly. And they're unable to catch it. Carroll makes it to second and Goebel to first. Nice hit. And I believe he is safe on third. I thought he tagged him out for a minute. But both are safe. Corners of the bases are filled. Actually, all bases are filled. Ball 1. Strike 1. Hit clear out into the outfield. Plymouth gets for what a play. Able to get not 1, not 2, but 3 of the runners home. Nice hit towards the pitcher's mound. He's safe on first. That was number 7, Vincent Prater. With the home run was number 9, Kane Beatty. Nice hit along the foul line. Just in time for him and Prater to get on first and second. Number 38, Caleb Edmiston. Pop fly, but it is foul. Nearly hit the camera there. Makes it past the third baseman and the shortstop. Prater's able to get on third. And bases are full. Number 16, Drew Seeley. And it's up in the air. Struggles to find it. And Prater will make it home. Bases are still loaded. And there are no outs. Number 50, Jamin Sousley will take the plate. Strike one. Past the pitcher's mound, past second base. That would be number 10, Llewellyn. Llewellyn makes it home, and so does Edmiston. Number 12, Cole Kane. And bases are loaded once again. And the lineup restarts with number 5, Grady Scott. Bounces above the pitcher's mound, past second base. Another run for Plymouth. Number 6, Nolan Carroll. Strike two. I think that hit the pitching machine. Seusley makes it home. And Plymouth officially has 20 points. Very impressive for an 8U team. Very impressive overall. Strike one. Count is 3-1. Hits the leg of the pitching machine. Seems like they're aiming to destroy that thing now. And Cole Kane makes it home. And Plymouth still has no outs. Foul ball. Count is 2-2. And with that, Henry Davis strikes out. Strike one. Count is 1-2. This is number 9, Kane Beatty. At the top of the fifth inning, Kane Beatty had a home run and I believe 3 RBIs that came with it. The bases were loaded and he hit it, and all 3 of his teammates on base made it home as he did too. Very impressive. Actually, I think it was this inning, now that I think about it. And Beatty strikes out. Number 7, Benson Prater. Strike one. Strike two. Strike three, and that's the third out for Plymouth. What an inning that Plymouth had. They went from 12 to 3 to 21 to 3. They almost doubled their score, almost. Well, not doubled, but they almost increased it by 10. They got 9 runs at the top of the sixth. They restarted their lineup, and more than one of their players were able to touch home plate from getting a run twice. Very impressive. This really has been Plymouth's game. It's much different than what I saw in the top of the, not the top of the first, but like the first and second innings. They were trying to catch up to Culver. They were trying to keep up with him. Culver had that 2-run lead, and Plymouth got those 2 runs. Culver got the 3rd run. Plymouth tried to keep up with third, 3, and then they took off and left Culver in the dust. It seemed as if they were just trying to get their groove. They were unfamiliar until about the top of the 3rd inning, and they were realizing, hey, this is where the ball's going to be. This is where I need to swing it. This is where my bat's going to be in order for it to go out to the outfield or along the foul line. Very well. Very well done. Strike one. Foul ball. Strike three. This is number 6, Thomas Larson. Count is 1-1. And Larson strikes out. Up next is number 16, Finn Pretzer. On deck is number 1, Cale Bushman. Count is 0-2. And that is game. A good effort by both teams. It was a really interesting game to watch. Plymouth did very well for themselves, obviously looking at that scoreboard. Wow, 21-3. Culver did well as well. They were able to really secure themselves on bases when they were able to. They were just unlucky when it came to batting. They couldn't find that ball as well that Plymouth did. And when it came to the outfield, a lot of it went over their heads, or they fumbled for it, or it was just miscommunication on their part. But a very entertaining game to watch between these two. Well, thank you for watching. If you want to watch more 8U baseball, there is a game coming around 7:40 or 8 o'clock. It's hard to tell, they have to set up the field after this. But otherwise, thank you for watching. Have a good evening. This is RTC TV4 with Kagan Slocum.